Welcome to Monarch Training. Today we're going to talk about tips for 17.3. Now in 17.3 we're going to be doing a bunch of chest to bar pull-ups and squat snatches. So the movements are relatively simple compared to the past couple weeks, but the rep scheme and the way it's structured could be a little bit confusing. So it starts off, you have real simple 3 rounds of chest to bar pull-ups, squat snatches. Now the first 3, you go 6 chest to bar pull-ups, 6 squat snatches at 95. Now each set of 3 of these rounds are going to go up in reps by 1 for the chest to bar pull-ups. It's going to go down in reps for the squat snatches by 1, but the weight on the squat snatches is going to go up each time. Now, for the first 6 rounds, so the squat snatches at 95, 65, and the round with the squat snatches at 135 and 95, that's kind of lumped together in terms of the time cap part, where you have 8 minutes to get that done. After that, each additional 3 rounds, if you make it to them, you get an time cap extension of 4 additional minutes. So it'll go up an additional 4 blocks of 3 rounds past the initial 8-minute time cap for a total possible time of 24 minutes. Reps on the chest bar pull-ups, first set of 3 on the rounds is 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, 10, 11. On the squat snatches, the reps are going to be going down 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the weight is going to be going up. So the first block of the 3 rounds is 95 for men, 65 for ladies. Then the next block is 135, 95, then 185, 135, then 225, 155, 245, 175, and then the last will be 265 for men and 185 for women. Alright, so now that we talked about the structure of the workout, let's talk about movements themselves. For chest bar pull-ups, our kip is going to be exactly the same. Make sure you're staying patient, you're snapping back, using that straight arm pull to create that lift. Then you're going to pull in to get your chest to touch the bar. If you can do chest to bar pull-ups real easy, great. The reps are not super high. We can break those up as we need to, because the pulling on those will take away from the snatch. It's going to be kind of hard to go pulling the entire time. So further tip for the chest to bar pull-ups, don't be afraid to do kind of quick singles, hop up, jump into it, get your chest to touch whatever you have to, and just chip away at those. None of the reps on these are crazy high, so it's not going to be that detrimental to have to break them up. On the squat snatches, tip for that, all of us are going to, for the most part, everyone's going to find a weight that's either going to be not doable for them or really going to slow them down. So what we're going to want to do is kind of go a little bit quick from the start in order to bank some time. That'll really help us to be patient and make sure we're not having any missed lifts at those heavier weights. Now we do have to cycle this into squat snatches. We can't power snatch it. My personal tip, this works for me, might not work for you, kind of mess around with it as you warm up. But on those light snatches like that 95, that 135, what I find helpful is set your feet where you squat instead of having to hop your feet out each rep and then kind of bring them back together as you go into the next one. Just set your feet in a squat stance so it's easier to drop to that bottom position. If snatch is difficult for you, or like one of those movements you haven't necessarily mastered yet, don't mess with your form. Do each rep the best you can. As always, when it comes to CrossFit workouts, these movements are going to be kind of have a cost associated to them. So if we do it with bad form early on, we're going to zap that energy that we'll need for those later reps. Another thing I'll mention is being aware of where we're at in terms of our tie break time and things like that. If you can't snatch 225, but you're confident in your 185s, try and get through that really quick. Another thing, a lot of people are saying, really go fast all out at the start so you can bank that time, because you'll need more rest time if we go that fast out of the gate. Be patient. A missed rep on those snatches is a lot of effort. So that's it for us here at Monarch Training. Good luck this weekend on 17.3.